Hi, my name's Tamara, and I just wanted to give you 9 tips on how I live a more productive, successful, happy life. These are just some things I've accumulated over the months after doing some research and putting them to the test. So apply them as you need to and discard the things that you think you already have done. But I just want to start it off with saying number 1, getting a planner. Organizing your week on a piece of paper is one of the most effective ways that I've gotten the most stuff done in the smallest amount of time. This is my planner. It is the Portage 72-week undated planner, and the thing that I like the best about it is that it is undated. As you can see, you just fill in the month and the day of the month. If you're having a week where you're not doing as much as you usually do, maybe vacation, so you're not doing any projects or work or anything, you don't need to waste a week in a calendar. Number 2, cleaning and organizing your workspace. There's nothing better than working in a clear, kind of organized place where you know where everything is so that it's accessible and doesn't stop the flow of creative energy or productiveness that you need for work. And the important thing is that you're actually organizing, because when you're just cleaning, it's just to look nice, but when you organize it, it's to function. Step number 3 is considering your clutter. Getting organized is very important, but then if you're looking at what you're actually organizing, sometimes you don't actually need the things that you have. For instance, you might be noticing that you're cleaning up a lot of water bottles around your workspace when, in fact, the best plan of action is just to get a reusable one. I got this one from my local coffee shop, and I really like it. This is another water bottle I recommend. A lot of water bottles have convenient features, and honestly, it's better than polluting the earth and polluting your workspace with water bottles. Now, water bottles isn't necessarily directly connected to your productivity, but I find that getting rid of just the small things that you're seeing in your peripheral can help, after doing them a while, can add up to more successful, meaningful work. Number 4, dressing for success. After reorganizing the closet and seeing how much space all my clothes really were taking up, I decided to organize them into stuff I like to wear a lot, stuff that I can donate, and stuff that would go into the trash, maybe things with holes. After you clear your closet, it feels a lot better. You have outfits that you actually wear. It's not clogging up your brain in the morning. And something interesting about that is something called the paradox of choice, and that is when you have more options, you're going to have more of like a remorse from the option that you chose because of all the other things that you could have chosen and how much better they could have been. Eliminating that kind of excessive options, things that you only wear one time a year, can really help alleviate the anxiety of choosing things in the morning, choosing things for events, and overall can lead you to a happier life. Another thing about dressing for success is when you wake up, get dressed. Don't just stay in pajamas all day. I find that when I work in clothing, I'm more focused. I feel more like I'm doing something professional. Just staying in sweats all day is comfortable, and if you find that helps you work the best, that's good for you, but something that I found to be better is just dressing to be productive. Number 5, budget. Creating a budget can be detailed or vague, just whatever you find works. If you're very technical like me, you might want to consider splitting up your check into different facets of your life. You can take smaller or bigger steps to organizing how much money you are spending and making, and after taking a look at all the analytics of your income, you can save up for something you've always wanted. Number 6, considering the food that you're putting in your body. Our body is a machine, and we need good food to sustain the machine that we are. And by eating lots of processed foods or unnecessary snacks can lead to feeling sluggish. Maybe when you're out for dinner, instead of opting for a pop, go for a water. Instead of opting for a cupcake, maybe go for a cucumber. As odd as it sounds, I feel that preparing your own meals, like cutting, washing the cucumber, can help you feel more fulfilled since you are contributing to your own health and can improve self-image. Number 7, have a hobby. Experimenting with hobbies is a great way to discover yourself. If you haven't tried it before, I really recommend it to everybody. Everybody should have a hobby. It's something that gives you purpose in life, it brings you joy, it makes you who you are. Asking relatives, loved ones, and friends can be a great starting point to discovering what hobbies you might enjoy. And if they're interested in it, you can make it a group activity. Even maybe an odd hobby like collecting grocery bags from different stores or something that goes up your alley can seem intimidating at first because of judgment, etc. But if you find something that fulfills you, I think you should go for it because in the end, you will be a happier person. Speaking of judgment, number 8, working out the relationships in your life. Now, regardless of where you are in terms of friends and people who love you, admirers, everybody has some relationships that went wrong, maybe due to some fault of their own or the other person, but working out and compromising, figuring out what went wrong can really help just lift this burden off of your shoulders and stress that something could have gone better. It's much easier to be kind than to not be. Number 9, respecting yourself. If you were to take anything away from this video, it would be to respect yourself. It would be to put yourself first, not in a selfish way, but in a selfless way, to consider your place in your life and how important you are and that you're on this earth and can do amazing things. Understanding how important of a person you are can be the first step to achieving your potential. And that was 9 steps with me, Tamara, on how I found to live a more productive, successful, and happy life.